Good morning. Happy Thursday. Just give it a few moments that people come online. I was going to say come on board. There we go. Hardest part. Oh, there we go. People slowly coming on. Hardest part, waiting for people to come on. It just shows me how fidgety I am. A few more seconds. There we go. There's a few people coming on now. Good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Thursday again. Only one more week of April, huh? Then we're suddenly in May. Not quite sure what's happening. I'm sure time's speeding up. So I hope you are all well. For those of you who've come on for the first time, I'm Geraldine. For those of you who've been with me for the last year, you know who I am. You've put up with me. You've put up with me for that long. Morning, Norman. As always, I'm just going to do a little reminder. Just make sure you've got a nice clear space to work out in. Nothing you're going to fall over. No children, no other halves, no pets, no furniture. Morning, Gail. And all the rest of it. To make sure it's nice and clear. It doesn't have to be a massive space, as long as you can sort of take a step to the side and step to the side, step forward and step back. Just so you've got, you know, a nice bit of space. Hopefully that you can, if you need to, be on the floor as well. Make sure you have water available. Very important to stay hydrated. Doors or window open for ventilation, because you will get warm. And a mat or a towel for any floor exercises, but also for the cool down and stretch at the end. The whole workout is about 40 minutes in total, which includes the warm-up and the cool-down and stretch. So the main section of the workout is about 20 minutes. If this is the first time you're getting into exercise, it might be worth just washing it and taking it very, very slowly. And if needs be, do check with your GP that you're okay to be taking part in exercise. So but if you do know your own fitness level and you feel comfortable, if needs be, some of the high intensity exercises, you know, take the jumps out, step them through, make it work for you. So I want people to come away from their workouts feeling good. I'm not here to punish you. We're here to celebrate our bodies. So without further ado, we'll just get into the warm up and then I will take you through the exercises we will be doing today. So just with the warm up, we actually start with my timer, not the alarm clock. So stepping from side to side, just bring the arms across the body, waking the body up, waking the joints up, waking the muscles up. And just slowly getting started. Nothing too intense just yet. Just preparing the body for the workout. Thank you. Oh, I can see something there. I love it. Thank you, Dominica. Buongiorno. Keep going, last few seconds. So this is just nice and slow and steady. We're starting off nice and slowly. We're going to bring the arms above the body. Just getting all the different movements in. Warming up the muscles that we're going to be using. And just preparing the body, but doing it nice and slowly. And by having a good warm up, you reduce the risk of injury. But in the warm up, all the movements are that. They're movements. They're dynamic, not static. Oh, another comment. Oh, thank you, Norman. That's good. That's what I'm here for. If you want more, and arms out in front, so feet, shoulder width, arms out in front, drop the shoulders down, and open up the chest, which always helps if with regards to you're sat over a desk all day, or like me, hunched over your phone. It's good getting the posture back up. If you want more information, you can go and check out my Instagram, which is Become Fit for Life. I've linked my Facebook page at the top, but more information on Instagram, and hopefully in the coming weeks I will be launching my website. Woohoo! Keep going. And at rest, so keep your feet shoulder width. We're going to keep our legs nice and straight, just get a nice stretch down the back of the legs. So we're going to walk down the outside of our leg, as far down as you can keep your legs straight. If your legs start to bend, stop there, you can walk across in the air. But if you can reach the floor and keep those straight, then we'll walk across there. And again, as I said, these are dynamic movements. We keep the static or the standing still stretches for afterwards. So coming down. If you do want to hold a stretch beforehand, you don't hold it for any longer than 10 seconds. Afterwards, you can hold them for as long as you like. Last one. and you're going to come up and into a gentle jog. We're going to start getting the heart rate up a little bit. But if you don't want to jog, if you've got knee problems, ankle problems, you're recovering from injury, you can just march it through, or you're being considerate of, you know, downstairs neighbours. Keep going. Get the arms involved. A few more seconds. Last few. Let that rest. We're going to open up the hips and back in. Open it up and back in. Good. So just take them out to the side and back in. Out to the side and back in. So we're opening up the hips. With all these movements, you might hear some clicks and cracks and pops from the joints. As long as it's not painful, it's normal. We all make these noises. But if it is causing you pain, take the range of motion down or stop and try it again another day. Good morning, John. And then if it still hurts, then we're talking to your GP. So the next one we're going to do is heel flicks. So bring our heels up to our bum. Again, nice and gentle, jump from one side to the other. But if you need to, you can step it through. Kicking it up to your own bum. Nobody else's, thank you. Keep going. A few more seconds. Almost there. Last few. And we're going to take our feet hip width and we're going to step out into our lunge. And we're going to rotate over that front leg and push back. Step out, rotate, push back. So when you step out, you want the back leg in line with your torso, chest nice and upright, then push back with that front leg. And push back. Come down, rotate, push back. Last few seconds. Last one. Come up, so feet back shoulder width. Turn your heel, toes out slightly. And sit back into a squat and reach up. Doesn't have to be deep, we're just warming up. But just push that bum back, so flick the hips back, sit back into a squat, and then come up. Come down, and up. A few more seconds. Keep going. Last one, and finally, just to get the heart rate right up. 30 seconds of jumping jacks, and knees down, arms up, try and get your arms above your head. Again, if you need to, you can always step them too. A few more seconds. Last few seconds. So keep walking, keep marching on the spot, have a drink of water. What we're doing today, 2 body weight high intensity circuits, or as high intensity as you want them to be. First round, 5 exercises, then we have a 2-minute break, and then the next round's 5 exercises. We're going to do 40 seconds on each exercise and move straight to the next one with no rest in between, and go around the circuit 3 times. If you do need to stop to have a rest, please do. You know, I'd rather you had a rest and got back into it. Please don't injure yourself. So the first one, if you don't know already, I quite like burpees. So, but this is called a crazy 8 burpee. It's not that crazy. Basically, there's 8 points to it. So you go down, that's 1. You jump out, that's 2. Jump out and a jack, 3. In, 4. Down for a press up for a press up, 5 and 6. In, 7. Up, 8. If that is too much, you can come down, you can step. You can step it, or you can miss the press up out if you want to. You can step in and come up. And if you've got your sofa or a step there, you can do it on an incline as well. Then we are on our mat. Knees in line with hips, wrists in line with shoulders. Lift the knees off the floor a little bit, and we're just going to hold it there, but tap shoulders at the same time while holding it. I call it a bulldog hold, you might know it as a bear hold. And if you don't want to do the shoulder tap, you can just focus on the hold. Then we are staying on the mat, but coming round onto our bum, V-sit, claps. So just clapping under the leg, cycling the legs in and out. If that's too much, you can have your hands down and just do the seated cycle. And then finally, I'm going to find two more. Then you've got Tocks, gently from side to side, but again, if you need to, you can step them. And then the last one in this round is the good old sit up. So coming up, if you want to, you can wedge your feet under a sofa. So you want to, because you want to make sure it's your abdominals doing the work and not momentum. Or if someone else is around, you can ask them to hold your feet if they're in a good mood with you. So, let's take a mouthful of water, get ready. If you've got music, now's the time to put it on. And we're going to start with the crazy 8 burpees. Make sure my volume's up. Good. So, get ready. Off we go. So you're going to come down, jump out, jump in. Come down for your press up, in, up. What is it? How sliding my floor can be. Keep going. So jump out, jump in, press up, jump in, jump up.
5 seconds until interval 2.
Interval 2, what are we doing again? Bulldog Shoulder Tap.
For 40 seconds.
So on here, lift the knees, tap to the shoulders. Ooh. Can feel that in my thighs. So holding it down, nice and flat. Keep going. A few more seconds.
5 seconds until interval 3.
Then we're doing V-sit.
Interval 3 for 40 seconds.
Or if you want to, you can put your hands behind you. And hold it here, and just cycle the legs. Keep going. But by clapping, you're doing something else, so you're distracting yourself. If you have a kettlebell, you can always pass that under.
5 seconds until interval 4.
Again, last one.
Interval 4
And
for
take
40
notes, just go back
seconds.
by a bit warmer. Warm now. So just literally from side to side. And then we're down for the sit-ups. And then we're back at the beginning. Keep going. Nice and gentle. If you need to step it, please do. As I say, make the workout work for you. You're still moving your body.
5 seconds until interval
Full
5.
movement is good movement.
Interval
And
5 for
sit-ups.
40 seconds.
Come down. Hands by your head, don't pull on your head. You can use your abdominals to come up. Come back down. Your shoulder blades touch. And then come up. Oh. This first, we use our core for everything, but this first round is quite core intensive. Keep going.
5 seconds until interval 1.
One more. And up.
Interval 1 for 40
And
seconds.
burpees. Off we go. And up. Good. Keep going.
5 seconds until interval 2.
Then we're on the Bulldog,
Interval 2 for 40 seconds.
which is a killer after the burpees. But we got this. Keep breathing. Keep going. That's it, good. Good work, guys, keep going.
5 seconds until interval 3. Interval 3 for 40 seconds.
And reset and clap. Oh, keep going. My arms are on fire. Keep going. Few more seconds.
5 seconds until interval 4.
Then we're up for the TikToks. TikTok!
Interval 4 for 40 seconds.
You know it's tough when you're like, yay! Somewhere where I stand up! Keep going. And we've got the sit-ups. And then we're back to the beginning. One more round of this. That's it. And we're on to the next 5 exercises. Well, I'll show you the next 5 when you have a 2-minute rest. 10 seconds. Good, keep going.
5 seconds until interval 5.
Keep breathing. And down for the sit-ups.
Interval 5 for 40
Off we go.
seconds.
Shoulders down. At first I always seem to have to use momentum a little bit to get up, and then after that the body's like, oh, so we're doing this, are we? Nice deep breaths. Keep going. Keep breathing.
5 seconds until interval 1.
Last one.
Interval 1 for 40
And
seconds.
burpees. Last time. Today. Not ever. You know that's never going to happen. Keep going. Woo!
5 seconds until interval 2. Interval 2 for
And
40
Bulldog.
seconds.
I have to say, this is the one that I find the toughest today. Straight after those. But that's fine. Keep breathing. Keep going. I've got my knees coming up.
5 seconds until interval 3.
And over.
Interval 3 for 40 seconds.
So if you want your hands behind to cycle, you can. You can clap underneath. Keep going. Think I'm feeling all those burpees. I've done this one. Keep going.
5 seconds until interval 4.
And TikToks.
Interval 4 for 40 seconds.
Keep going. Almost there. Just the sit-ups. And then your breather. So now I've I've done the 2,000 in the last few days. I've done another 110 plus the 15 now, 125. We're doing good. Keep going. Last few seconds. Then we're into sit-ups.
5 seconds until interval 5.
Oh, doing well, guys.
Interval 5 for
And
40
off we go.
seconds.
Last ones. Oh. If you want to, you can always have your hands across your chest. Keep going. Last few seconds.
5 seconds
And
until
leg
cool
in
down.
front to help you up.
Cool
And
down for 2 minutes.
rest that there. Have a breather, have a drink, keep moving those legs. So the next ones we're going to do. A lunge with, I call a sweep. So if you have a cushioned hand or blanket, you can grab that. If not, you can just use your arm. You're going to lunge forward. You're going to sweep your arm in a figure 8. Then lunge the other one and sweep your opposite arm in a figure 8. Sweep your opposite arm in a figure 8. What this is basically doing, you're getting you to hold the lunge and not think about it too much. So if you have a cushion or a blanket, you can use that. If not, as I said, you can just use your arm. Then 1 foot forward, 1 back. The foot that's forward is the hand that's going to lead. So we're going to do a jab, cross, jab, cross. We're going to weave. So really bend into those legs, keep your face up, and then switch feet. And you lead with the opposite, jab, cross, weave, and switch feet. Then we are down on the mat. One of my other favourite exercises, though this is going to hurt today, is the reverse crunch. So you're bringing your knees to your nose, but again, making sure you're using the abdominal muscles and not momentum. Then we have got standing, knee to elbow, hand to foot. Knee to elbow, hand to foot. So if you start with your arm nice and straight, then bring your knee and elbow together, take your arm straight again, and then to your foot. If you can't reach your foot, don't worry. You can reach to your shin, your knee, wherever you can. And then the last one, we're doing side to side jumps over a puddle or a log. So, and they are the 5.
5 seconds.
So, get ready. We're going to start with our lunge and sweep. So if you do, as I said, have a cushion, feel free to use it. If not, we're just going to do a figure 8 with our arm. So, get ready. So it's opposite arm to leg.
Interval 1
Into
for
our
30
lunge.
seconds.
Sweep. Then switch legs. Sweep. Sweep. Come back. Come forward. Sweep. So when you come out into lunge, like I said earlier, 90 degrees in both knees. Sweep. Nice straight up torso. Keep that torso nice and tall. Sweep. Come down. So you just figure 8 in the air. Figure 8. Keep going.
5 seconds until interval 2.
Or more like a fish, isn't it? And
Interval
then
2
we're
for 30
into
seconds.
jab, cross. We're going to weave. We're going to switch those feet. So, 1 foot forward, 1 back. Lead with the foot that's forward. Jab, cross. As you cross, that back foot will lift up. Cross, jab, cross. Arms in front, weave. Switch feet. Jab, cross, weave. Switch feet. Let's keep going. Jab, cross, weave.
5
Switch feet.
seconds until
Jab,
interval
cross,
3.
jab, cross, weave.
Interval
Down
3
onto
for
the mat
30
for the
seconds.
reverse crunch. Arms by your side. Knees to nose. Keep going. Good work. Keep breathing.
seconds until interval 4. Interval 4 for 40 seconds.
And we are doing knee to elbow, hand to foot, knee to elbow, hand to foot. It's always quite nice to open these up. I write them about a month in advance, you know, or a couple of weeks in advance. So that's a nice surprise for me too. Keep going. And you can tell the days when I was super energetic, and you think, oh, I wrote that, did I? Here you go, almost there. Now we're going to leap over that puddle then, from side to side.
5 seconds until interval 5.
This is getting a good crunch, taking the arm up higher
Interval 5 for 40
and
seconds.
leaping over the puddle. If you need to step, you can step it. Always get a nice little jump in from side to side. Keep going. Keep smiling. A few more seconds. Keep breathing.
Seconds until
a few
interval
more.
1.
Keep going. And we're into a
Interval 1
lunge.
for 40 seconds.
Opposite arm. Sweep. Sweep. Oh, get my balance too. Lunge. Sweep. 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 Keep going. I would recommend something soft, not heavy, because you don't want to smack it into your knee. So like a cushion, as I said, or a towel.
5 seconds until interval 2.
Be good. Keep going. Last one.
Interval 2 for 40 seconds.
And 1 foot forward, 1 back. Jab, cross, jab, cross. Weave, weave. Switch feet. Keep going. This is one of my favourite styles of exercises. So this kickboxing, airboxing, exercise. When I first got into working out, one of the first things I did was boxercise. Keep going. Jab, cross, jab, cross.
5
weave,
seconds until interval 3.
weave. Switch, jab, cross, jab, cross.
Interval 3 for 40
And
seconds.
down for our reverse crunch. Knees to nose. Get into it. Nice and controlled. Using those abdominals, hands by your side, not under your bum. So let your legs go as far as they can while your back is still on the floor. If you start feeling your back arching up, don't go so far. A few more seconds.
5 seconds until interval 4.
And knee to elbow, hand to foot.
Interval 4
And
for
up we
40
come.
seconds.
Arm up high, knee to elbow, hand to foot. Keep going. Whew. Working that body. Working the balance, working the coordination, working the brain. Almost there. Keeping that core nice and strong, which in turn helps everything else remain strong. And my aim in life is to make people fit for life. That's what I work
5
on.
seconds until
People have
interval
a level
5.
of fitness that they can thrive and enjoy life.
Interval 5 for 40 seconds.
That you enjoy playing with your kids or grandkids or getting out and about. Right up to the fact that, you know, God's grace, I get to old age, I want to still be able to get out of the sofa without help. And that's what I want for other people too. That's what it's all about. The level of fitness that we can enjoy life. It's not the be all and end all, it's not to take over life. It's to make us feel good.
5 seconds until
Last few
interval 1.
seconds. We've got one more round. And off we go.
40 seconds.
So lunge, sweep, sweep, switch sides, lunge, sweep, sweep. So really keep that chest up. Pick a point ahead of you to stare at so you don't end up looking down. Lunge, sweep, sweep, push back. Lunge, sweep, sweep. Nice and controlled. Keep those feet hip width apart. Sweep, sweep. Chest up, hip width apart. 90 degrees in both knees. Do them up. Last few seconds.
5 seconds until interval 2.
Last one. Sweep, sweep.
Interval 2
Foot
for
forward.
40 seconds.
Jab, cross, weave, weave, keep going, switch. Oh, nearly led with the wrong hand. Jab, cross, weave, weave. Switch feet, jab, cross, weave, weave. Switch feet, jab, cross, weave, weave. Switch feet, jab, cross, weave.
5 seconds until interval 3.
Switch feet, jab, cross.
Interval 3 for
Down
40
for a
seconds.
reverse punch. Woo! Knees to nose. Keep going. So nice flat back to mat. As soon as you feel your back begin to arch, as your legs go down, that's as far as you want to go. Nice and controlled. Bring those knees to your nose. Try not knees up in the nose there. It hurts.
Five seconds until interval 4.
And
Interval 4 for 40 seconds.
arm nice and straight. Knee to elbow. Hand to foot. Come up. Elbow, hand to foot. So the arm's nice and high, so I bring it in. I'm really crunching forward. Knee to elbow, hand to foot. Knee to elbow, hand to foot. But if you need to hit to your shin or your knee, absolutely fine. Keep going. Keep going, last few seconds. And we're just jumping
5 seconds
from
until
side to
interval
side.
5. Interval 5 for
And
40
from side to
seconds.
side. That's good. Leaping over that puddle. Last few seconds. Is helping increase power and strength. And a bit of coordination. Keep going. Last few seconds. This is it now. Woo! Last few, keep going. You almost feel like you could do another round, but
5 seconds until cool down.
last kick.
Cool down for 2
And walk
minutes.
it off. Don't stop totally. Don't sit down. Walk it out. Grab a drink. A few seconds, and then we will lie down and stretch. Good. Nice deep breaths. Right, we're going to come, when you feel ready, the reason we walk it off is because otherwise the heart's still pumping really quickly, blood pools in the legs, and you can get lightheaded. If you give yourself a few seconds, just walk around, everything slow down a little bit, and then we'll come down to our stretches on the floor. So we're going to come down to our mat and bring our knees into our chest, not our nose this time. Well done, guys. And we're just going to rock either from side to side, or you want to hold your knees and go in one direction and then the other, like you're staring. Nice deep breath. So this is really going to stretch out the lower back and the hips a little bit. And keep breathing. Do try and stay with me for the stretches. I know a lot of people probably need to get to work or kids to school or whatever. And drop one leg down, or make sure the kids are going off to school, and bring one leg in towards you. But trust me, the stretches are so important. So here we're stretching out the back of the thigh, the hamstrings. Don't worry if you can't get your leg too far, or if there is a bend in it. Just work slowly to bring it back. If you have, you could use a resistance band or a yoga strap, or even another pair of joggers or a towel. Range your foot and help use that to pull it back. So then you can spend more time focusing on trying to get your legs straight. A few more seconds.
5 seconds.
And switch sides, ignore him. That was my timer still going.
Work
And
out
bring the other
backwards.
leg out. And pull it back towards you. When you feel the stretch ease off, let your leg go and then pull it back again. But it's not going to move much further back. You want to feel a nice intense stretch, but you don't want it to hurt. And you can extend and flex your foot as well to feel a bit more of a stretch. A few more seconds. Nice deep breaths. And let that rest. So bring your ankle onto the opposite knee. You're going to grab through your lat onto your thigh and pull it towards you. You get a nice stretch in the glute muscle of the leg that you have in front of you. Nice deep breaths. So you can always use your hand or your elbow to push that other leg away to get more of an intense stretch. A few more seconds. And switch sides. What you might find is that one leg is more flexible than the other. Nice deep breaths. Keep going. Last few. And let that rest. Come over onto all fours. Knees in line with hips, wrists in line with the shoulders. As you breathe in, you're going to drop your back down and then bring your head up. And then as you breathe out, arch up. And drop your head down, arch up through the shoulder blades. And then come back. You can do this one at your own pace if you wish to. Whatever feels good for you on this one. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And let that rest. Bring your big toes together. Take your knees out. You're going to sit back on your heels and take your arms out in front of you. If you can get your forehead to the floor, that's great. But if you can't, if your bum comes off your heels, aim to keep your bum on your heels and your arms away. And the forehead bit can come in time gradually as we get more flexibility. And this is the child's pose. Again, it's a good one to help bring those shoulders back. And it's quite calming and grounding, because literally we are on the ground, so it's quite grounding. And slowly come back up onto all fours. We're going to swivel around onto our bum. Bring the soles of our feet in together towards the body. Drop the knees down, let gravity do its thing. And sit up nice and tall. If you need to lean against your sofa, that's fine. Just let gravity take your knees down, and you can sit up nice and tall, get a nice stretch into the hips. A few more seconds. Nice deep breaths. As I said, I know a lot of people don't always stick around for the stretches. They're like, don't my workout need to go? But I assure you, stretches are so important. Slowly roll up into a standing position. Roll through your spine. I'm going to come over to the doorway. I'm going to use it to get a good calf stretch. So feet hip width. You're going to put the ball of your foot to the wall and then push up. Nice and tall. And get a nice stretch into that calf muscle. Make sure everything's facing forward. And you're standing up nice and tall. Keep that hip width gap. And you can always move your ankle a little bit to find where you need the stretch the most. Nice deep breaths. A few more seconds. And switch sides. This time again, make sure everything's facing forward and then push up on that back foot. And hold everything forward and you can pull up on the wall. If it's slipping, you can do it again. And again, you can move the ankle a little bit. Find when the Achilles hits the calf muscle, gastrocnemius. That's what I call it. That's what it's called. Or the calf muscle. Gastrocnemius sounds like some sort of cooking technique. And from round, again, you can stay in the wall to hold on. We're going to bend that knee slightly and then take the other foot up. Behind us, you have the knees in line. Push the hips forward and then push the foot into your hand. So, and then resist with your hand. So you get a nice stretch all the way down the front of your thigh. You can hold on to the wall, or you don't have to if you don't need to. Some days I do, some days I don't. It just depends. Every day is different. And switch sides. Nice deep breath. Keep going. And let that rest. And reach up. And lean to one side. If you want to, hold on to your wrist and pull it across. You just get a slightly more intense stretch down the side of the body, and then come back to the middle, switch sides, switch wrists, and pull it across again. So you get to feel that up into the armpit, and come back up, lean to the other side. Keep breathing, and last time, come up, switch sides, and lean across. Last few seconds. And then come back to the middle. We're going to drop one arm between shoulder blades, chin off the chest, head up. So drop my hand between the shoulder blades, that's here, keep your head up and pull across. Get a nice stretch into the triceps. I still move my feet, as you can see, still swaying. It's nice to keep moving. Last few seconds, couple more stretches. Going to do the other tricep and then the shoulders, and then you're done. Last few. And switch sides. Thank you for joining me today. I really enjoy providing these workouts. I hope you enjoy doing them. If you want to do them at other times, they are always saved on the Decathlon UK Facebook page and on my Become Fit for Life page. And I've uploaded a good number of them to my YouTube channel, so you can go and check them out there, so you can use them whenever fits your day into your schedule. And also you can always mix a few up together. You can take the 20-minute sections, put two together, include the warm-up and the cool-down and stretch, and you've got a good hour's workout there as well. And bring one arm across the body, stretching out the shoulders. But it goes to show you don't need tons of equipment. You can just have you. And as we've used is cans or anything from around the house. Just two things that weigh the same you can use as your dumbbells, so you don't have to spend loads of money and you can still get really good workouts. And if you want to find out more or follow more of what I do, as I said, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook as well, but I do more on Instagram at Become Fit for Life and switch sides. So you can see a bit more what I do and what I can provide. Or if you've got any questions, you can message me there, message me on here. I wouldn't necessarily leave it in the comments because I might not always see it, but if you do want to ask a question, I have created a private Facebook group for those that have been doing the Decathlon workouts, the Feel Good Movement - Become Fit for Life. So you can just go in there and ask a question. I am much more likely to see it because obviously I will get notified. And also it's just a bit more of a private place where you can ask your questions. And at rest, roll your shoulders back and forward, and well done guys, thank you for joining me. Let me know what you enjoyed in that workout, what you found the hardest. I definitely found the first round the hardest. I would have quite happily done the second round a couple more times. Have a wonderful day, and again, thank you for joining me, and I will see you on Monday at 8 AM. Bye!